Our coverage of day number 7 of the Paralympic Winter Games in Beijing, China rolls along at the Ice Cube. It's the bronze medal match, and it's between Canada and Slovakia. The lights down for the final draw of the day in Beijing. The Canadians aim for bronze for the second games in a row. Slovakia aims for its first ever World Curling medal. Those are the main storylines. I'm alongside 3-time Paralympic gold medalist Sonia Gaudet. Sonia certainly important for both these countries, but on the Canadian perspective, after a tough loss earlier, now hoping to leave Beijing with a bit of hardware.
Absolutely, getting a second chance after 2018 and looking forward to watching Team Canada and Slovakia battle out for the bronze.
女士们、先生们，这里是轮椅冰壶铜牌赛的比赛现场。
Let's give a round of applause to the competing teams.
让我们掌声欢迎铜牌赛的对阵双方。
Let's meet the teams.
为您介绍运动员。
Team Slovakia.
Monika Kukalova, the lead for Slovakia, competing in her 3rd Paralympic Winter Games. Dusan Pitonak, the 56-year-old, also in his 3rd Paralympic event. This is Peter Zatko, the vice skip. And there is Radoslav Duris, the 47-year-old.
Dennis Thiessen.
To the Canadians, Dennis Thiessen, the 2nd.
Ina Forrest.
Ina Forrest. 4th Paralympic Winter Games for Ina.
Thurston.
Everybody back home, miss you guys.
38 years old from Dunsford, Ontario. And there is Mark Idison, the 45-year-old skip from London, Ontario. Canada coming off a difficult 9-5 loss to China. It was close at the break. However, the Chinese poured it on in the second half and cruised to a 4-point win. Slovakia, different story. They were up, Sonia, 4-3, but Sweden had 5 steals in the game, including in the last 2 ends to win 6-4.
Yeah, it was a steal, 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 a game of steals. We'll see how that plays out for them here against Canada.
The game will begin in 1 minute.
And there is a look at the Canadian tournament. Hit that rough patch in the middle. Responded with 3 straight wins, but ultimately not able to exact some revenge over China from that 2018 semifinal match. China wins. China will go for gold against Sweden on day number 8. No changes in the lineup for either team, even though the Canadians had a different order. Slovakia throwing the red. They will have hammer in the first end. The Canadians will throw the yellow stones. In the round robin, it was Slovakia winning 9-8 over Canada. Tight affair. It's time to determine who will win the bronze. Will it be Canada for the 2nd straight Paralympic Winter Games, or will Slovakia win its first ever Paralympic and world medal? They've come close a couple of times at the World Championships. They finished 4th twice, but they have never been on a podium when it comes to wheelchair curling.
It's very exciting to see Slovakia in this game. They've played so well throughout the round robin. And just to see them grow in their skill and climb their way to this bronze medal game.
The lead, Monika Kukulova, 44 years old. All of these curlers have been at a Paralympic Winter Games before.
Yeah. Spoon 9? Yeah. Should finish here just a bit, eh?
I think so. Just at the end, I think it will.
Spoon 9.
Mark Idison throwing lead rocks, calling the game for Canada. Very interesting to see how both of these countries respond after losses earlier in the semifinal.
Okay.
It's got a little bit wide on the broom there.
Good. Just
Lots of weight, just didn't come back.
Może być gard?
Hey, bude gard, może.
Kukulova, the flag bearer at the opening ceremony. Began the sport of wheelchair curling in 2010.
So competed in Vancouver for the first time in 2010.
Just across the face.
So she began in 2010, but competed for the first time at the Paralympics in 2014. Dennis Thiessen coming off his best game in Beijing, curling 86% against China in the semifinal.
And starting off with a great shot.
Also in his third Paralympic Winter Games, Pitonak has also been at 7 World Championships as well.
That's out.
Enough to move it out.
9. Straight spot here.
9, yep.
Yeah, right at it.
Yeah.
Just, I like this broom. It's good 9.
Yes, knock the broom over. Good shot. Beauty step, Dennis.
Pass to Paralympic Winter Games for the country of Slovakia in wheelchair curling. They finished 6th in Sochi and 9th in Pyeongchang. So already they're into their best ever Paralympic finish just by being in the bronze medal game.
Kind of right in practice, eh? Curled here.
What
8.5
weight?
or 9?
9?
What do you want to throw?
9.
Okay.
Starting off the game, the little bit back and forth hits.
Four years ago, Ina Forrest was part of the Canadian squad that won the bronze medal in Pyeongchang, South Korea.
Nice throw line.
5-3 win.
Great throw from Ina. That one looked like it was really just starting to go, but it hung on.
Mấy cái chỗ về mày.
Slovakia had choice of hammer or rock color in this game as they were the higher seed after the round robin. Both the countries had a 7-3 record, but because Slovakia beat Canada, they were given the number 2 seed, and Canada finished 4th. Sweden, the other country, advancing to the gold medal game.
Nine. Just off nose high. Should curl here. Good to good, good to end.
That's good. That's good. Shot on. Thought you were hanging. Just a little off with you.
Some conversation there between Ina and John. Ina feeling like she can throw a little harder. That one moved quite a bit as well. Radoslav Duris sustained a spinal cord injury when he was in high school due to a car accident. He's been in a chair for many years.
Duris calling the game for the Slovaks, throwing third stones.
Yeah. Did it feel similar to pregame practice?
Yeah. Yeah, 13 1/4.
And throwing last rocks for Canada as per usual, John Thurston.
John throwing his first draw of the game and looking like it's got the weight it needs. It's a great shot. It's been drawing really well most of the competition.
Thurston was specifically good on the draws in that semifinal game against China. That was established early on, and looks like he's still got it. He goes up against Peter Zatko, the vice skip, throwing 4th stones for the Slovaks, 38 years old. 2nd Paralympic Winter Games after the 9th place finish in South Korea. Slovakia won't be an easy game for the Canadians. They were just a couple of ends away from advancing to the gold medal game against Sweden. They have had a couple of misses early on in this here, Sonia.
Yeah, they have. You never know how much rest the teams got between games. I mean, they both had a big semifinal game this morning, and disappointment after each of them had a loss. And now they're back on the ice. Just a short
I had the same.
couple-hour break, and having to find their draw weight and their hit weight again and start all over.
Remember, Sweden had 5 steals in the semifinal win against the Slovaks. Right now, Zatko will face 2.
Using the breath to get focus before he throws. Drawing against 2, and Canada's done their job to holding them to 1. If this all works out for Peter.
Last stone in the first. Is it enough to score 1? It is not. It comes up short. And it is the Canadians on the board first in this bronze medal game. It's a steal of 1.
Ten jeho bol 13-1, ale Peťov sa...
1-0 after 1.
Good start, guys.
Really good.
I think you're up.
Prečo, Furman? Prečo mám stále dávať ruku ja tebe? No vidíš.
Via the steal, it's the Canadians on the board first. Peter Zatko coming up short with his draw. And he has had some great moments in Beijing, but has struggled over his last 2 games, Sonia. In fact, his last 2 games, a win against Estonia and then the loss in the semifinal to Sweden. He has only curled 41% in each of those last 2 games. So right now he is fighting it, and a couple of misses early on already for the Slovaks.
Monica looking to get down on top of, putting up her corner guard.
Just inside edge of 8. We'll just give it a little bump. I got. Probably about 2 inches less. Right?
Less?
Less. Yeah.
Less,
Yeah, there you
okay.
go. Oh, too far.
Little back inch.
Sorry.
Mark just throwing a 13-second stone. Draw weight on top of the one he just threw. That one's really curling on him. Certainly has the weight.
Okay. That's the corner.
Mick Lismore, the coach. Kalinda Joseph from Ottawa, Ontario, the alternate. A big day for both of them. Lismore is the coach, and Kalinda Joseph in a support role. Is on the ice for one game, but certainly her eyes and expertise comes into play.
It certainly does. She can really play a very supportive role as the alternate. Provide lots of feedback and collect information on all the teams and rocks and the ice. That was a fabulous shot by Monica.
Here. Just trust the broom.
Yeah, it can be positive, Dennis. It'll curl. 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Knock the broom over, Dennis.
Dennis Thiessen in his 3rd Paralympic Winter Games. Medals in both.
Beauty, Dennis.
Curls out of the Assiniboine community. Check out the Assiniboine Curling Club in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Starting the game off really strong. He played really well in the semifinal game and is looking like he's on that same roll.
Calls the great Canadian skip Jennifer Jones his curling hero, fellow Manitoban.
Absolutely. I remember that Dennis is always a fan of Jennifer's.
8-7. Został.
What weight?
8.5.
I like it. That. Half, Dennis?
8.5.
Yeah. Knock the broom over, Dennis.
One of the challenge for both of these countries will be how to respond after tough losses in the semifinal. Thiessen just missing that, but really a tough mental challenge to come back and get up and be mentally sharp for the bronze medal.
Definitely a tough position for both of them to be in. Picking themselves up after being disappointed. But certainly an honor and a privilege to be playing in the bronze medal game. Both teams have had little struggles throughout the competition, but also some incredible performances and great wins.
Możecie sobie ruki podać.
Dusan Pitonak. Similar scenario, just on the other side of the house.
Yeah, both getting a little bit wide on the broom. Throwing at that weight, it's just not going to come back if you're full.
intense focus from Ina Forrest, the two-time
beauty. What a
Paralympic gold medalist.
Hold, baby, hold.
No, it's holding.
Nice shot, I.
And has the experience from the bronze 4 years ago.
Ina throwing some more weight there than she did the shot before.
Yeah, I think.
Feels like I'm going, you know, out so much at it there.
Where's the drummer boy?
Canadians looking for some support. Looks like they have a solid cheering section. Bronze medal game here.
Another fact about Dennis is that he was inducted into the Canadian Curling Hall of Fame in 2019.
A couple of Hall of Famers on the Canadian squad. Ina Forrest received the honor back in 2016.
Osem sedem.
Great shot by Radoslav Doris.
Eight and a half?
Yeah.
Got it on.
Oh, my curly rock.
Okay. Throw.
That was a really good throw.
No. 8-6.
8-6, not bad.
No, just wanted to hang over the.
I threw it back a little bit.
Yeah, I thought you were good and
Yeah.
positive.
So,
But it
But I
didn't-
thought it was going to come off center.
Yeah, so did I.
So.
But it didn't. It just didn't come.
Stoj duša. 8-8. Pekne.
No, I like the out turn, eh? Like you can, I think, yeah, exactly. Nose or just off nose high.
Okay.
Team Canada and Slovakia keeping things open and clean in the house.
John Thurston throwing last rocks for Canada. Has the opportunity to win his first Paralympic medal. Also represented Canada in para water skiing.
Okay.
Loves the water,
I had you
like
at
to be
8-6.
moving, like to stay busy.
Okay.
Yeah, placing 4th in the 2019 World Championships for water skiing. A dual season athlete, summer and winter.
He says he likes to be busy. That's a good way to do it.
That is,
No off season.
that's right.
Čtrnáct, 4.
Not quite gonna get to the house.
Well, my draw, I had
Peter Zatkos getting a little frustrated.
14.
Yeah, I was thinking 13 too.
Yeah, certainly frustrated at this point of the tournament to be curling below 50% in the last 2 games. Both the games have been close though, so his team has been right there, setting up good ends. But there is an opportunity here for Canada to take advantage of a couple of misses.
Sound like the Chinese.
okay.
Nice
Will be
weight.
a shot
just-
facing one.
But I guess we know we can take a little bit less broom there, eh? Because it sure didn't curl.
Yeah.
Wow, we're doing good.
Dennis was thinking the same thing that I was thinking. There's a lot of ice there, and that last rock just did not get under cover.
Last rock from Zatko, and again, the struggles continue.
52.
Another steal for Canada, doubling the lead.
Gramy za pasy.
He is asking some tough questions. Meanwhile, Canada out to a 2-0 start with 2 steals in a row.
Let's go in. And turn just inside, yeah.
Slovakia keeping the hammer as we move into the third end of this bronze medal game. A couple of steals for Canada to open things up. Canadians aiming for the bronze medal for the second straight Paralympic Winter Games. Since the sport of wheelchair curling was introduced into the Paralympics back in 2006, Canada has won a medal at each and every games. So there's a little bit of pressure, as I'm sure the Canadians do have that in the back of their mind as well, Sonia.
Yeah, I'm sure that they do, for sure. Canada's known for their curling medals, and this team wants to keep that streak alive.
Pekne.
Koľko? 14-3?
8, I think, this time. Yeah.
And also a big opportunity as Zatko throwing fourth stones is really struggling right now. You can see it, it's all over his face, every shot. He was good against Canada in the round robin, just under 70%. So if he can get it back on track, that could be trouble for Canada.
Yeah, it certainly is hard to see him struggle and miss some fairly easy shots. Great draw by Mark. Finding the button. Monica curling 100%.
Impressive start.
And continues with a really great
Seeing the out
run
turn?
back.
Cross the face?
Yeah.
Knock the broom over, Dennis.
Right at it. Oh, good to good.
It's gonna be good, Dennis.
Our ringside reporter, Devin Haru, said that after that semifinal game, the Canadians were heartbroken with the opportunity not to be in the gold medal game, but Devin's saying that the Canadians have checked that, put it behind them, focused, and ready to take on the task at hand.
Hill?
Hill there.
So that's
and
why I
then-
got stuck.
And it shows putting the pressure on Slovakia for the first couple of ends.
They are doing just that. And out to regain their title of the bronze medalist.
Miss on the outside.
Get rid of this.
Okay.
Eat, like, peel.
I was saying to you in the break that this is a welcome change for Canada, as they barely saw a miss at all from China in the semi-final game.
No, China was not missing.
Right at it.
Knock the broom over, Dennis.
So already here having quite a few opportunities.
Just toss.
One of Dennis's favorite shots, the peel.
Nice toss. Really good.
Ako, ešte aj idem.
Aha.
Nevadí.
Tam prišiel skoro.
Peťo ukáže.
Hej.
Ale vítame ťa tu.
A ukáž. Ktorý?
Ten krajný.
Dusan Pitonak and his Slovak teammates were named the Para Team of the Year in the year 2020.
Or do you want the out?
Oh, I think I'm seeing the other turn.
I think
no,
the other,
I-
I think the other turn.
Yeah, we've seen the other turn.
Rýchlosť bola super. Tam bola 10-5 vtedy. Presne.
Due
A
to some
unanimous.
success at the World Championships. Finished 8th that year in 2020.
Good to end on that one, eh?
Okay.
Okay.
It's got a little inside the broom there, and we saw that hit just really take off to the boards.
Going on you a little bit.
No, I'm probably not aiming it.
Okay.
hit something down in front of shot stone.
Stój. 11-9.
Worked out very well for Radoslav.
Čo?
Koľko to bola rýchlosť?
11-9.
Moved Canada's rock a lot more than he would have liked to, if at all.
This is the end of a very long journey for both of these countries. This will be their 12th game in 7 days.
Really nice
10
line.
games in the round robin semi-final. Now this the bronze.
Great shot.
Oh, beauty.
Great shot.
Still got it. Line 2.
Got that one figured out.
Put the weight down.
Certainly is a lot of games in a short period of time. Most days playing 2 games a day.
You got business, or?
Well, maybe these were those rocks. Maybe I had to be those 801s.
Radoslav answers with another great hit.
Eight.
Yeah.
It's a heater.
It's a heater.
Okay.
You want 8.5?
8.5, yeah.
Okay.
Like
Curls
the
up.
ice?
I can be positive.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Good shot of the GTX head. Most of the athletes are throwing this with this head now. I think probably about 75% of them are. Went from throwing with the extender head for so many years, and now the GTX head has made it a lot easier for the delivery, putting the rotation on the stone without having to turn your wrist. Just provides more consistent rotation. And a lot of the athletes have commented that they can throw bigger weight with it because you don't have to involve the wrist turn. Real learning curve to learning how to throw with it, though, after using the extender head for so many years.
Couple of keystones here for Peter Zatko, who continues to throw last rocks despite the struggles.
There we go. That'll help his confidence.
I'm seeing this. Okay. Same weight, 8.5.
Sometimes that's all it takes, is just a couple of really good shots to get you back on track.
It wants to run center here.
Like mine ran center?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I think.
8.5?
Yep.
And when you use that head, it's really important to ensure you have the right degree of angle on the handle. Team Canada is determined that that's around 87 or 86 degree turn.
jam at the back, but enough pace that the red leaves.
Yeah, just center. Good weight.
John just confirming where Mark saw he was at with that delivery.
Interesting to see here if Slovakia attempts to score one and give Canada the hammer, a different look, take the pressure off Peter a little bit, or they will try for better end to take the blank here.
Well, it's not a very upweight shot, but
that's a nervous moment for Zatko, and it does leave.
It does.
On the final stone in the third end, Slovakia keeps the hammer.
We see a little bit of a smile.
Sigh of relief.
Nice to see.
Still 2-0 for Canada after end number 3 in this bronze medal game from Beijing.
Some words of encouragement between Radoslav and Peter. Team Canada at 94% on their draws. That's good to see.
Into the fourth end. And Slovakia with the hammer for the fourth time in a row. Canadians have done some damage, a couple of steals in the first and second. Another good start for Mark Idison, throwing lead stones for Canada, connecting on 95% of his draw weight shots.
And finding the button on that one. Covering up the Paralympic logo, which is equivalent to what the Olympic logo and the Olympic rings are for the Olympics. The three agitos are the swishes of the Paralympic logo. Paralympic movement is based around 4 core values: determination, equality, inspiration, and courage. And did you know that the word para means beside or alongside? So meaning that the Paralympic Games are parallel games to the Olympics, and the two movements exist side by side. Paralympics are the highest level of competition for world-class athletes with a physical disability.
Good job, Mark.
Very often the Paralympics are confused with the Special Olympics. The Special Olympics is an amazing sporting event for individuals with intellectual disabilities, but is a completely different sporting event than what the Paralympics are.
Canadians throwing the yellow stones for the second straight game. And opting to keep the same stones from the semifinal. They played against China.
Top ring.
So 13
13 and a half.
Yeah, it's going to be on this guard for a little while here. Yeah. Should finish though, Dennis.
13 and a half.
And Sonia, the Canadians had their choice
13 and a half, 13 and a
of
quarter.
rocks
Yeah.
heading into that
I really like
semifinal.
13 and a half.
That's
though.
right. They chose Yellowstones off of sheets C and D. So they carried those over to this game as well, is what you're saying?
That's correct,
Ah,
yes.
Okay.
Taking notes all throughout the round robin, which stones they liked, which they didn't like, which curled more, which curled less.
Yeah.
Nice weight. Shot, Dennis.
And that's something
shot.
that Team Canada has gotten better and better at doing over the years. Dennis having a really good game thus far.
Pekne, super. Outturn, Pio.
Time to uncover that third shot.
Should
Remove
finish here, nice.
the corner guard.
Great at it.
Knock the broom over, Dennis.
One thing the Canadians will be happy to do in this game is to play with the lead. Against China, they never led.
Yeah, absolutely.
Strong hitting team. So far, they've had Slovakia chasing each end.
Taki. Koko. Kiisti Aksiha. Hey.
Zrób tak. 8-7.
And the double takeout. And Slovakia lying 2.
8.5.
Dusan made a great shot there. He was due for a great shot.
After a 1-2 start, this is a Slovakia team that won 6 of its 7 round robin games to make the top 4. Only loss there was to China, 7-5. Beat Sweden in the round robin, Sweden in the gold medal game. So this is a team that's played very well. And as we mentioned off the top, a team that was leading against Sweden in the semifinal in the late ends.
Mm-hmm. They're a very quiet team. I guess compared to China, most of the teams are quiet, but Slovakia is a very quiet and humble team.
Definitely has a different feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing here, Ryan.
Hej, pekne, so šťastný malý. Nie, pekne to, čo sa, ako myslím tak. Perfektne.
China's only thrown hits in the game this far.
Nice roll here.
Comes across.
That's a great
big shot. Ina Forrest.
Got to be happy about that shot. She's had a few of those throughout the competition. Big smile. She's always got a big smile on her face.
Good precision from Doris. Now the shot making starts to pick up.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. 8.5. Okay.
Seems like they're back.
Sedem to bolo. Chcel 10-5, hej. Takže pekne.
Almost all. Okay.
8.5.
Yeah.
Should curl here, eh?
Yeah, it'll curl here nice.
Be positive.
Shot, John.
That's reminder I'm kind of straight.
No, Zagar, 13 je to na stovke.
13?
Hej.
An opportunity here for Slovakia. Get something in behind the guard. Slovakia is one of the only teams that isn't using the balance post on any of the chairs. Interesting to see if in the next years to come we'll see a change. And they might have them on their chairs. Just a little bit light. It's definitely had a good line.
13.25.
Yeah.
Tam je miesta na skrývanie.
Oh, he's got that look on his face that he...
Right there, 13.25.
Thinking, oh, I'd like that shot back, or hopefully I'll have a second opportunity.
Yes. Last rock for Thurston. Silver
Running a little bit
medalist.
fast at 12-3. 12-3 might hang on, and it does.
Okay.
It's good.
Thurston, a silver medalist at the 2020 World Championships. So he does have some big game experience.
Okay.
He's got to move ours.
Opportunity to get down on top of shot stone and move it back quietly through the rings and maybe pick up two here.
Big moment for Slovakia. Some struggles early on, but a chance to even this game up. The bronze medal match. Zatko.
12.
Has it got enough weight?
Last rock.
It does.
And it does. And we are all tied up. Halfway through. And could that be a sign of better things to come for
Could be.
Slovakia?
Another great shot to boost Peter's confidence.
We've reached the midway point in this bronze medal game. And some anxious moments for the players and the spectators. It's tied at 2 after 4 ends in Beijing.
Hello everyone, welcome back！观众朋友们，欢迎回到我们这一时段的中场休息环节。哎呀，刚才的比赛太激烈了，现在呢，我们来放松一下，好不好？刚才啊，我们的吉祥物雪融融，她告诉我想要给观众朋友们带来一些表演。来，在我们的融融表演。 的比赛当中都可谓算得上是老牌强国了。那我们的加拿大队呢，更是之前连续获得过3届的冬残奥会的轮椅冰壶冠军。今天的比赛相当的精彩哈，现在这个中场的环节呢，这个局势也是非常的紧张且关键。现在观众朋友们来配合我一下，我们来为他们2个队加油，好不好？来，在我左手边的观众，这边的观众，我们分为 A 组，好吗？ 在我右手边的观众分为 B 组，那我们的 A 组代表着加拿大队 ，B 组代表斯洛伐克队。现在由我说出2个队伍的名字，然后大家分别的代表团为他们加油，喊出“加油”2个字，大家听明白了吗？准备好了吗？来，加拿大队，斯洛伐克队。 是哪一个队略胜一筹呢？来，加拿大队，斯洛伐克队，很好。现在最后一次哈，我说英文的队伍的名字，大家再喊一次加油，好吗？那加拿大队是 Team Canada， 斯洛伐克队是 Team Slovakia。来，准备好了吗 ？Team Canada。Team Slovakia。 我们的运动员们都已经接收到了大家的祝福和加油了，也祝我们所有的运动员能够在接下来的比赛中赛出风采，赛出成绩。谢谢。
At least we're not throwing first. We got time to get the gloves on. Hey? At least we're not throwing first. Thank you.
Well, a real treat for both these teams to be competing for a Paralympic bronze medal. Tight game. Lots of smiles, lots of upbeat chatter in that break.
Yeah, both teams are feeling like they each have an equal opportunity here for that bronze medal. The battle is on.
The battle is on indeed. Into the back half of this one we go. A couple of steals for Canada to start this game, but a deuce from the Slovaks in the fourth. Canada now the hammer for the first time in the game with 4 ends to go.
Ale hýbaj. Hýbaj.
Krásný, 15.
Slovakia starting off with a really nice center guard.
Ale my sme ti verili.
Čo? No a čo?
And Mark will answer with a draw to the wing in the house.
Canadians putting in one of their best efforts in terms of curling percentages in Beijing, 80% through 4 ends. Slovakia also one of its better games at 71%. Had a couple of late misses from Peter Zatko, but over the last couple, the third and the fourth specifically, he has done well to turn it around.
Slovakia are all still throwing with the extender head as well. And I wonder if we'll see a change in the coming years with that piece of equipment.
Got it, dobre.
Didn't quite make the house. Great line though.
What are you thinking here?
That was 13
and a half.
So
Yeah, this path, 13?
I think 13.
Big shout out to Mark's family who've been getting up early, cheering Dad on in his quest for a medal here in Beijing. Shout out to Lara, his wife, Miles in Brooklyn.
Difficult for the athletes and their families not to be together. Mark said one of his favorite moments was seeing his family after the bronze medal win in Pyeongchang 4 years ago. Not possible to have family close by, given the pandemic and the very tight restrictions.
Makes things a lot different for sure.
Rovný.
12.
No.
This might be too quick. And once again, the Canadians have an opportunity.
Feel something here. Just get the high one for now. Okay, you want to come the other way?
Dusan a little frustrated after that draw. Bit of a missed opportunity.
8?
Yeah, 8 1/4.
Knock the brim over, Dennis.
Nice and smooth. Right at it.
Thurston stabilizing for Thiessen.
Okay, that'll work.
Rocks on the move.
Shot.
Yeah, definitely changed the look of the house there.
Moving over a couple of the Slovak red guards.
What's that?
I said I don't really like the rocks that close to the house though.
Hoe erover nou? Allemaal eronder.
Joči, počkaj, Duško, počkaj. Ja tu stojím, jak taká kvargla.
Doris in the house calling the game for Team Slovakia.
Oh, hey.
Coming around, wow, that's a great shot. Coming around way wide and just getting back past that top guard. Some misses, but followed up by some great executed shots.
Yeah, just this, eh?
That was a tough shot.
I like the out.
Top one.
Should run pretty straight here.
Might jam it,
8.5.
Knock the brim over, Dennis.
Thiessen being kept busy today with the hit calls.
Hold up. Good shot.
He is, and he's having another great game. Curling at 88%.
Partially under cover as well.
Yeah, nicely in line with that top red guard. Having a bit of a cheering contingent there in the crowd.
Yes, a little more vocal than in past games.
Or maybe that's just because the China fans aren't cheering.
Right, they're resting up for the gold medal game.
Yeah.
Good game so far from Ratoslav Doris. 18 percentage points better than his tournament average in this game.
Yeah, having a really good game.
On sa nejako drží v lajne. 12-2. Taký istý ako predchádzajúci.
I think we peel this.
We know Dennis likes the peel, but Ina's up throwing this rock. She likes the peel as well.
Nice throw on.
Really nice.
And does it very well. Slovakia is looking to get something counting in the house and in line with their shot stone. Some protection. Slovakia doesn't seem to use the timing of the stone much for communicating weights and that.
13-5. Priču malo stavi.
Hit and roll?
Yeah, I like that.
Teraz keď strany.
Last stone for Ina Forrest in the 5th end. Again, the tension starting to build at the ice cube.
Good to good, eh?
It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning BC time, so not sure if Ina's family is up watching her, but hopefully they are. A big shout out to her husband Curtis, her daughter Ebony, and her 2 sons Marlon and Connor, who also like to be traveling to the Paralympic Games, watching Ina curl and didn't get that opportunity this year.
Zatko, a former shot put and javelin throw athlete, attended a few meets in the Czech Republic and Croatia, but
14-4.
It's just not gonna have enough.
moved over to wheelchair curling after meeting.
Okay, 13 1/4.
Monica throwing lead stones for the team.
13
on marks.
13. Great guard, though, in line for their shot rock, covering it very nicely.
You know what, guys?
You need a stick.
Need a stick. Nope. Next one. Lots of time. Lots of time. Thanks, man.
Making an adjustment.
All right, Marco. 13?
Yeah. Reload.
Still 13.
John's been really consistent on his draws at 88%.
Thirteen and a half.
Okay. Here comes the curl. Still Slovakia lying the one red in the 8-foot ring.
That one did curl a lot.
Dobre, tak 13.
Timed it at 13 and a half.
13.
So actually might have needed a little bit more than 13 to get to the 4-foot. And I haven't had the privilege of meeting John's family, but a big shout out to them. I saw them on Devin Haru's and Colleen Jones's That Curling show the other night. His sisters and brother and a whole contingent of fans
14-2.
sitting in the living room cheering John on.
It's curling in this spot.
Yep.
We need just bite 4. I think 1275.
Okay.
Well, not an easy last stone here for the Canadians.
No, everything coming up short down there. So often we see the ice change in the 5th end, and especially when there's no one else playing on the other sheets, it's very common for the ice to tighten up
Nice line.
with less people and less movement in the venue. Something to be very mindful of.
Last stone for the Canadians. Needs
Great
to
shot.
grab some of the 4-foot ring, and that's exactly what Thurston does.
Great adjustment by John after his first throw.
12.5.
Pressure shot. Canada jumps in front again, but hammer back to Slovakia.
Probably the most curl we've seen.
Three singles on the board for Canada. The deuce for Slovakia coming in the 4th end. This bronze medal game certainly very much for the taking. Hanging in the balance. Slovaks had a couple of misses early on, allowing Canada to capitalize early, but Peter Zatko has started to find his form again. And not an easy draw for one for John Thurston there.
No, it's definitely anybody's game.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So for this second one,
We've seen Mark hit the button quite a few times throughout the competition.
Dobre,
Gádia,
dobre.
lenže bol 12-5 tento.
The Badlet lead stones has been a good one today.
It has.
Kukalova, 85%, Idison 80%. Both setting up the ends extremely well. Definitely a different feel to this game with no games next door as well. But the expectations heightened with the bronze medal for the winner.
Yeah. Stakes are high.
Good job, Mark. Close there, a little fast.
Máme si gard ešte jeden.
Chceš gard? Dobre.
Throwing some big weight here. Potential double. Monica's been in a chair for 28 years. Sustained a spinal cord injury due to a gunshot wound.
No až dovnútra.
Oh, not throwing a hit. Drawing in behind cover.
Pekne. Dobre.
Might be just biting.
I think it looks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's in.
Yeah. Play here, same path.
Yeah, you're
Same
out turn, right? 13 and a quarter.
Those were 13s.
13.
Okay.
Well, Canadians having a look at it, thinking it's in. See the faintest of white ice between the rock and the house, but sometimes the camera angles can be deceiving, and unless you're not
Good to,
right over top of it,
good to in a bit.
it's hard to know sometimes.
It is. It can be really deceiving. It's always worth measuring if you're unsure. Never be unsure. And Team Canada just continuing to draw them down to the button and really showing us that they're figuring out that draw weight down that side.
Could go wing, maybe.
Could go shorter, so
Here's the upweight shot.
8-1.
Just get the one. Does create a bit of a pocket, though, between the two yellows.
Yeah, definitely in a good position for a jam.
I like the same thing.
Yeah. It's a little lighter, yeah.
Right on it. Same shot.
Okay.
13?
Big stone for Dennis Thiessen, the Canadian curling Hall of Famer going back to 2019.
Be a really good spot then. Shot.
It's going to actually work out really nicely.
Máme 12.
Dennis is really having a good game and curled really well in the semifinal game as well. It's coming on strong near the end of the competition. Get by the guard, not quite.
Okay. We're deep in the jungle now.
Yeah.
Think you got to
13
be
and a half?
like. Think you got to be to it.
To it?
To it. Yeah.
Nebol som tam, no ale myslím si,
Deep in the jungle now.
Into the thick of it.
Canadians hoping for another steal.
Really liked your line.
Great weight. It's over curled just a little bit.
It's hard for him to get nose at now.
What was the weight there?
13-2.
Because now, like,
A lot of yellow surrounding that lone red.
Yeah, there is.
Radko, a keby sme... A ten náš pôjde...
Že si ho mohli vystreliť. Nie. Ten červený tam skúsime dať.
Posúvať.
10, 5.
Big stone here for Slovakia.
Stoj.
Dobre. OK.
9.
Prosím?
9.
top 12.
13 and a half.
Hey?
13 and a half.
Top 12 there, yeah.
I think we got to still be in.
Yeah.
That's
I had
bite-
13-2 on mine is last.
Yeah, that's biting and this is in.
Yeah.
So, and these are vulnerable.
13 and a quarter, 13 and a half.
Yeah, right there.
Is that the same ice?
Yeah.
Feeling quite tense this end, and
It certainly is.
Yeah, you're good. Go finish up.
going to be a bit of a turning point end, I think.
Great shot. Great shot.
Oh, yeah.
Ina answers the call with
Really nice.
just the shot that Mark was looking for.
Skúsme.
No, pôjde za korné. Trošku, že by prepadal.
Well,
Radoslav throwing the run back.
tell the concern in Zatko's voice about surrendering another steal. So instead they go to the run back. Should be enough for Shot Rock.
It does look that way, yes.
Osente.
Okay.
Still open for Team Canada. But a great shot by Radoslav.
Tam 4 kamene.
Ešte sa zbaví toho žltého. Ešte sa zbaví toho žltého, áno.
Time out.
Canadians to talk things over with head coach Mick Lismore in the sixth end.
Thought is
Down to it.
right here, because there's a lot of red rocks in
A
here.
lot of red rocks. Yeah.
So,
So if we come there,
if we're here,
they come and hit it.
Yeah, we're 2, and then we're guarding for our life, right?
And then we're sitting 1, but they're sitting
On top of us. What do you think?
Two ways to get yourself out of trouble here. I think you're hitting and rolling this top one, trying to stick around somewhere in the rings, or you're hitting that one and rolling. My first instinct says to hit this 6 here.
Okay.
And roll in front of these 2 or roll underneath the other yellow.
Okay.
We're trying to cut out that one
Yeah.
and that one with that shot. Right?
Okay. So you don't like just coming here?
Don't love it, but I mean,
Okay.
you know the path. It's not bad if you make it. It's really good if you make it, but
It's a tighter window now, I think. With
Yeah.
I'm thinking the 6
Okay.
here. Just who's seen this path?
Okay. Yeah.
And we
Who's thrown
have.
this?
I've thrown it.
Yeah,
You've
I
thrown
was
it?
throwing
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So the
We kind of hang on the line.
Key to stick around, even like nose plays here, right? Like we're trying to cut out the outliers here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 9.
Okay. 9.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, we want to hang around 9.
Like a positive 9.
You can. Yeah, bring it to the left side of the line as you're looking at it.
Well, a good discussion and a change of strategy here, Sonia.
Yeah. Coach Mick coming down with a very different approach than what the team was thinking. And everybody really on board with it, of course.
I like 9.
So eliminating some of the red that's collecting around the outside. And at the same time, neutralizing the red on the button.
Great shot from Doris. Let's change things around here for Slovakia, trying to get back on even terms or possibly take the lead in the 6th. Scoring here sets up possibility of hammer in the 8th.
Pearl.
So managed to get rid of the 1, but leaving shot stone uncovered.
Crucial 6th end in this bronze medal game. Slovakia looking for its first ever international
No,
medal.
Kľudne 9, prečo nech to je rýchle, tak niekde si tu ostane potom. Či do toho gardu nepadlo.
Really key shot here. Very precise shot as well.
And that's on the guard.
Big break for Canada.
Now they got to look at that shot stone.
Hey?
Center?
Yeah. Yeah, you've thrown this, right?
8.5.
Well, we want to hang around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like 9. Good 9.
Okay. I can be positive on it.
Yeah,
Do you like the last throw?
I did.
Thurston needs to be accurate here to avoid touching any of the yellow stones around. He's got it.
Very accurate. There is a opportunity for a double here.
Je odišiel preč. Na komu?
Quite the difference between Zatko and Thurston. but not a lot of difference in the score. One shot can make a big difference. Last rock, sixth end, and it is a hit, but not enough. Not enough. Canada steals another end. Count the one yellow.
It's another game of ones.
4-2. Late stages. Bronze medal game from Beijing.
That was scary.
That was very scary. How do we keep them from the edges?
Thank you.
Closing in on the final couple of stones in this bronze medal game, seventh end. And Canadians fortunate not to give up more points there. In fact, it's a steal. Third time that Canada has stolen an end in this bronze medal game. And that hurts for Slovakia as well. Losing the potential of the hammer in the eighth end.
Doesn't look like she likes that shot.
No, ale tak, żeby na kraj.
Okay.
Although turned out quite nice for her.
No, he's in.
Corner guard for them to get in behind.
Idison, 83% on the day. He has been very consistent since day one in Beijing.
Having no problem finding the button.
Still far from over. Far, far from over.
Yeah, it could certainly go either way still.
I like the out turn, Dennis.
Yep.
8.5.
Okay.
Kukalova, no shortage of experience. Third Paralympics,
here a bit,
7
so
World
get
Championships.
at it.
Flag bearer at the opening ceremony, alongside para-alpine skier Miroslav Harus. Dennis, some anxiety here on this shot.
Yeah, Not liking this.
And look at the jam. And now it's Slovakia lying the 1. And that's not what Canada wanted to do at all.
Feeling that the minute it left his hand, of course, and that's what happens once you're committed to your delivery. There's no stopping it after that. It is what it is. And you can't get it back.
We'll see if the Slovaks can take advantage of the gift.
Super.
Right in behind the corner guard.
I like this.
5 stones remaining for each team in the 7th.
No, Ratko nameral 12-4, ja sam namerala 12-7.
We can outcount the one they just threw.
13.
Did you get a time on there?
12:57.
Okay. So 13, 12:75, 13.
Yeah, 12:75.
But Dennis is a seasoned veteran and gonna follow that down. He's been curling since 2013 when he made his debut at the World Championship in Sochi.
$12-4. Okay.
Talking to it all the way down into the back 12.
Yeah.
Tense moments. The bronze medal on the line.
Slovakia answering with very nice control. Back weight shot. Back house weight.
8.5.
Now sitting first, third,
You
and
wanna come
fourth
off center?
shot rock.
Yeah.
So that could be problematic for the Canadians.
Yeah, looking a little red right now.
Should curl up here, Ryan. You can be positive on it. 8.5. Shot,
It's gonna be good.
It's a beauty.
That's really good.
Beautiful shot. Rolled right where it needed to.
She's got a tap to take it out.
Že by prepadal sem.
Snáď ten čas, jaký čas si mal?
Ja som mal 12:07 prvý a tu 11.
11-7.
11:07, okay.
Couple of very key stones coming up here for both teams.
Yeah, Radoslav having to throw a heavy draw and move that stone.
11-8.
Do czerwonego. Nie,
Super.
Well, he just did that.
Connecting and a
I
couple
think we gotta go
undercover.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, got to the inside of that, which got him undercover and pushed it back far enough.
1275. T-line.
Big shot here for Ina Forrest. Curls out of the Verning Curling Club in British Columbia.
Got 12.
So we're on a run right through at 12 seconds.
Try it.
11-9.
Vidíš tam? Dáme ještě senk radši. Alebo sa zbavíme už hen toho. No, už by sme sa ho mohli zbaviť asi.
So the Slovaks catch another break, and they might have something cooking in the 7th.
No a to je asi aj jediná možnosť.
Radoslav taking an extra second. Make sure that he's in the zone and ready to throw this very key shot.
Drž ešte.
10-10.
And the Slovaks give it right back. Disaster scenario. Taking out their own shot stone.
Sme úzky na tie karty.
Very tough break for Doris.
Wishing you could have that shot back.
With the good 9.
Okay.
It's been a very up and down game for both these teams. Momentum has changed quickly.
Nice shot, John.
Good shot.
And all of a sudden, Canadians are lying too. Not sure if you told John Thurston that he'd be hitting to lie 2 a couple of stones ago, he would have believed you.
Very true.
Ako myslíš? No. Ale ty ho musíš len tak šupnúť.
No.
Na 2-30.
Akože tam nemám kde ujsť.
No nevyzerá to.
No. Ale znútra pôjdeme.
Hej.
Instead of a hit to sit 4, it's the Canadians lying 2. A massive swing. But the 7th is not over yet.
It isn't over until it's over.
Mm-hmm. Big drama again in the bronze medal match. Feels like the Canadians have been in control for the majority, but
Slovakia has answered many times.
yes, they have. Zatko.
And they do it again here.
And roll to the button. Sigh of relief amongst the Slovaks in attendance.
I think if we hit this high.
Happy about that shot, and so he should be.
Been a tough game for Peter Zatko, but he made a big one there.
Yeah.
Kind of liking the draw down to it.
Yeah, I'm liking the draw down to it.
I mean, I get what you mean, but I got to hit it perfect.
You got to do something so they
Like,
can only
this
take
is a pretty
one.
good path. You were drawing it. I think
Right
you know
here?
the ice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be
Yeah, we
here.
just got to get on top of it.
Yeah, you got to be to it.
Yeah. Yours was 13, right? Your draw to.
Yeah, 1275, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had me edge of 8, I.
Yeah.
John's liking the draw. I can certainly see why. He's been so consistent with his draws.
Big shot for Thurston.
Big shot for Big John.
That's right. Last stone in the 7th. Canada without the hammer. Trying to limit the damage.
Definitely got to move. Curl. Wow, it really curled at the end there.
Slovakia still with the shot rock.
Ours has to go through his, right, for them to get a double.
We've got the Paralympic Canadian chef de mission in the stands, Josh Dueck. Josh is a retired Paralympic downhill skier from my hometown of Vernon. A really good friend of mine. We only live about
drum.
Yeah, the magic drum. We only live about 10 minutes away from each other, and I recall when Josh had his accident from a freestyle skiing accident, and chatted with all of the kids that he was coaching at the time and said, one day, don't worry, Josh will be back on the hill tearing it up in a sit ski, and wasn't long before he was.
This is going to come up short on Slovakia's last in the 7th end. They do cash in one. Zatko can't believe it. An opportunity passes by, but this game far from over. Canada with the hammer, trying to close it out for bronze in Beijing.
各位，比赛已进行至关键阶段，请保持手机务必处于静音模式。感谢您的关注。
Eighth and final end in this bronze medal game. It all comes down to this. 4-3 for the Canadians. Dodging a big bullet with Zatko missing that draw for 2. It's a tough shot, but he seems to be the wild card.
Struggling once in a while, but then coming right back at it with a really great shot.
Feels like he could make something big at any moment, but the most straightforward of shots are not a guarantee either.
That's right.
Tense moments with the bronze medal waiting right there. Canadians trying to defend that bronze that they won 4 years ago in South Korea. Slovaks looking for their first ever international wheelchair curling medal. And they've made this a game.
Okay.
Looked off early, but hung around and have made a few shots. Three of Canada's 4 points have come via the steal as well. But Hammer in the 8th.
Gotta like that.
Set.
Slips south of the tee line. Biting on the back 4.
Just slides a little bit deeper than he had hoped, but certainly a great line.
Into second stones. Dusan Pitonik.
Hoping to
12.
follow that draw, but that one's got some had a lot more weight than Mark's draw.
All right. 8.
And now it is time for the Canadians to peel the guards and leave themselves a shot.
Run pretty good here.
Yep. Knock the broom over, Dennis.
Thiessen 84% in the game.
Like good to end.
But
okay.
Did not quite get enough of that.
Yeah. Didn't love it after the release and still leaves the guard up.
Dusan just needed to take some weight off of this draw in comparison to his last shot. Certainly knows the path.
And the Slovaks applying pressure.
A lot of pressure right in line with the guard. Not making it easy for Team Canada.
Look at the back end,
8.
knowing that there'll be some key shots for Durice and Zatko coming up.
Quietly pondering the house.
Big shot here for Thiessen. This time, no mistake. But 2 in the 4-foot area here is got the Canadians in a bit of a red zone alert.
Keeping them on their toes.
Slovakia lost the semifinal to Sweden, giving up steals in 7th and the 8th. Trying to play a massive spoiler here.
Eight and a half, Hein. Dennis has ran nice here.
First of 2 stones for Ina Forrest. Very little room for error. It's a miss from Durice.
Shot, Ina. Beauty throw.
Shot, Hein.
Job done. That's a big one for the Canadians.
Shot 8-4.
Slovakia needing to get another guard in that spot that Ina just took out.
Into the top 12.
Very nice shot, making it difficult. It's peeking out there.
Same weight.
Same weight.
Chance to get a few reds moving. Ina Forrest 73% in this game on takeout shots.
Popped her.
Just got wide on that. Good to get rid of that guard, though.
But still the 2 biting the 4-foot. Presenting problems.
Definitely putting on the pressure.
4th stones. Comes down to this. Zatko and Thurston. Bronze medal on the line. It's been a very up and down game for Peter Zatko. Can he capture a little bit of magic?
A little tentative there, and perhaps didn't go quite as far as he would have liked, but it's
10.
It's doing something.
From center?
Yeah. Okay. You like 10 or do you like 9? I like 9. Okay. Maybe, how much do you have?
Half.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
Now addressing the situation around the button. 2 shots.
Very precise hit here. Not a ton of room to get by, and he didn't pull the stone off a center.
He is through the
By
port.
with lots of room.
And getting the double. Getting the double.
Wow. What a
massive,
fantastic shot.
Massive shot for Thurston.
How about 10?
Not over yet, but Canada relieving a ton of the pressure.
And hearing Ina comment there, how about a 10? So instead of a 9, he threw a 10, and thank goodness he did, because a 9 would not have got by. Needed something.
Big shot, John, coming through when his team needed him the most.
Wow. Down to last stones.
Červený kruh, Peťo. A ty to tam dáš. Z tejto strany prídeš do zadných, že zatočí pekne, skrie sa za neho a on ho nevypne.
12, už? 12, 17.
Celý červený kruh, hryzák do ňoho. Nemusíme ani skryť za ten žltý kameň, lebo ešte tam je vpredu, hej, že aj ten nám pomôže, náš ten guard, hej, ten predný relatívne, keď by sa neskryl celý, hej. Nič ťažké, Peťo. Červený kruh. Dáš to.
Franciszek Pitonak, brother of Dusan II, talking things over. Slovakia has 1 stone, needing it to be shot rock. They have really made the Canadians work and sweat all throughout this 8th end.
Yeah, they sure have. What a lot of pressure on Peter Zatko right now.
On the game, Zatko curling just 29%. He's made 4% of his 6 draws, so he's really struggled with his draw weight, but he has that big shot ability.
He certainly has shown us that he does.
Here it is. Slovakia's last in 8.
13-1.
Got a lot of curling to do. Has it got the weight?
Does he have shot rock? Yes. Yes, he does. Struggled all game long, but delivers.
8.5. Okay.
But it's a shot for the win for the Canadians.
Should curl, it'll curl nice here.
Okay, I'll be positive.
Who knew that John's debut at the Paralympics would come down to the last shot for the bronze medal?
Here it is. Last stone, 8th end. Canada with the bronze in sight, just past the guard.
Pretty happy about
He's got it.
Woo!
Bronze in Beijing. Canada defends.
Wow.
Thanks for all your support.
For this session.
What a great effort. Dennis is over the moon. He's going to come out of his chair.
And big shot, John.
Oh, wow. Mick and Kalinda and Wendy just happy as can be. So proud of the team.
And Sweden will start at 2:35 tomorrow afternoon. Please stay tuned.
Oh man, Ina says. What a great game. Slovakia made Canada work really, really hard for that.
Let's go down there and come back together.
Mark getting really emotional there.
Yeah, John.
Everybody back home.
John.
You guys, can't wait to see you.
Yeah. John.
Let's just celebrate with her.
Canada defending its bronze medal from Pyeongchang in thrilling fashion.
What a fantastic feeling for the team and for John. 2 big shots, and Nick Lismore in his first Paralympic Games as coach.
Volunteers for their outstanding efforts.
女士们、先生们，北京2022年冬奥会和冬残奥会组织委员会感谢所有技术官员、工作人员和志愿者们的辛苦付出。
Let's give them a round of applause.
请跟我们一起将掌声送给他们。
Wendy Morgan, very emotional. Kalinda, her first Paralympic medal.
That concludes today's competition. Thanks for watching and for your active participation. Please follow the instructions of our staff on your way out and make sure to pick up your trash and belongings. Thanks for your cooperation.
女士们、先生们，今天的比赛到此结束，感谢您的观看和热情的参与，请您听从工作人员的指引，有序退场。当你离开座位时，请不要忘记带走垃圾。谢谢您的合作。
2 gold medals for Ina and 2 bronze medals.
What a career. What a moment.
Dennis just can't get enough. So happy. He's had a really great game. This game and the last game, the semifinal game, he's curled really, really well. Such a key player on the team for so many years.
Sorry for the head ball.
Mark really stepping up to the plate as the skip and leading the team to a bronze medal.
So it goes into the book as an 8-3 final. Much closer than that. But the Canadians score 4 in the 8th. The double from John Thurston, and then the winning shot. Canada repeating as bronze medalists.
Sari Shatriel, their physiotherapist for the team. She lives in London as well, so good friends with Mark. And Kyle Paquette, the mental trainer, has worked with the team for many, many years. Dr. Stephen Dilkis, the team doctor. Also been with the team for many years. And Linda Curtin, the official of so many of our World Championships and Paralympic Games. Very familiar with the team because she's from BC. And Brian Schick, the media attaché from Curling Canada.
Because then people are going to know where it is.
Curling Canada must be very proud of this team. Such a supportive national sport organization for the wheelchair curling team, supporting their travel, equipment, training, anything to do with wheelchair curling is supported and funded through Curling Canada and Sport Canada.
So what a finale in the bronze medal game, 8-3. The Canadians keep the medal streak alive, winning at least a medal in every wheelchair curling Paralympic event going back to 2006. The 3 straight golds, and now it's back-to-back bronze. The gold medal game will be on day 8 between China and Sweden. For those watching on cbcsports.ca and CBC Gem, the action begins 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That's early Saturday morning, 10:30 p.m. on the West Coast Pacific Time. And the gold and silver medal will be handed out. One thing is for certain, it's Canada with back-to-back bronze medals in wheelchair curling.
challenge.